Hey everybody, it is Carissa Miller, and I have no idea what I'm going to talk about today. I just wanted to jump on here and just give a little bit of a life update, and I got an asymmetrical haircut, and I was curious about what it looked like whenever it was straight. Not the biggest fan. I love it when it's curly, but when it's straight, it kind of looks like... No, it's pretty cool. No, honestly. Okay, I think it's cool. No, I like it. I wasn't sure, but since this piece is so much longer, but if it was like just like that, then it'd be awful. But since this piece is like so much longer, it works. See? I'm digging it, but it's also like, wow, your hair is crooked. But I don't know. I like doing weird stuff, so that's what I'm doing. Well, I got a haircut. I think I already talked about that in my last video. My skin has been so broken out. Look at this. And then under my chin, I won't make y'all look at that, but it's been so broken out, and I need to get my eyebrows done, and this eyeshadow is not my color, and I'm just not happy with my skin. I feel like it is not looking as amazing as it used to, and I think that's because I'm turning 25 in 6 months, and I think my collagen and my cell turnover rate is like, girl, I'm getting tired. I need a break, you know? And so I think they're getting tired. So I've been doing like all this research on what kind of products to use on your face, like anti-aging, and how we need to add moisture and not be putting alcohol all over our face. You know, because we usually, you know, in America, we're like, oh, let's dry out our zits, you know, and so we put alcohol on them and da-da-da-da. And then in other countries like Korea, I know Korean skincare is going, like South Korea, Korean skincare is big right now, but they, you know, they use anti-aging as like synonymous for moisturizing, and they believe that if you put moisture into your skin that it will start to like reap the benefits of that. And I've been reading about collagen. I have collagen lotions, but I don't think that's like legit. I think that's pretty I don't know how the molecules work, but I know there's molecule size and all that, and if they penetrate the skin, and if they actually work in like lotion form, or if you need to like drink it. So I've been reading good things about drinking it, so I want to get like the powdered form of collagen and put it in my my morning pre-workout, and then shake it really hard and then drink it so I don't taste anything. I've been looking at one by, I think it's called Vital Proteins, the brand, and they have one that is mainly with like fish collagen, because the other one has beef, and I don't eat beef, so I'd feel weird taking beef collagen. I don't know, it would just be weird. And I hear it has like a little bit of a taste, or like it doesn't mix well, but for some reason I just really want it in powder form. I don't know, I feel like it would be better and go into my system right or something. I don't know. So I kind of want to try that. And then I want to do probiotics, because I just feel like my whole body is screaming for some good flora, like everywhere just needs some. And I just feel like I just need to, like, I'm at this crossroads where, you know, I still look young, I still am young, I still feel young, but if I keep on taking shit-ass care of myself, that it's going to decline, and it's going to decline fast, and I won't be able to get this back. So I'm trying to be really aware of that. And also, you know, as the last video I posted, I am really wanting to focus, because I get so excited about personal development and new goals and striving for better and blah 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 blah, and you know, growth and da 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 da. So I try to fix everything at once, and that has shown to not work so well for me forever. So especially at the beginning of this year, whenever I would like actively was like, screw y'all telling me to only do one thing at a time, I'm going to do it all, and I'm going to revolutionize my life, and then it didn't work. So I'm going to listen to those that are wiser and have more experience than me on this one, only on this one though. I learned it the hard way that I'm just working on changing one thing. And like I have spoke about probably in every single episode or video, is how important sleep is and getting my sleep back on track, and how important it is for my mental health, my physical health, you know, emotional, spiritual, all of that health, that I just feel like I finally, like I feel like I kind of been losing it a little bit lately, but I feel like I've gotten a really great consistent routine with it, and I'm trying to get that way in other aspects of my life now that I feel like I've done that for quite some time and got like a good handle on it. I'm kind of, right now it's kind of ironic or hypocritical because I kind of screwed up my sleeping schedule by sleeping in too late and then staying up early on my phone, and I know that's not good for me. Maybe it's good to admit that. I know that whenever it's time for bed, I need to put my phone somewhere else. I need to turn it off. I need to put it on my desk. I need to put it on the charger. I need to put it in my bathroom, something like that. But it needs to be away from me so that I won't use it. Because if I do, then I get on Pinterest, and then I get on Instagram, and then, you know, you get in like the cycle of doom, the technology black hole where you can never get out. And I know better than that, and I've been really wanting to also work on my social media issues as well, because I do have issues. I'm severely addicted to my phone, and I'm using my phone. I have it where it tells me, like, I'm talking like 4, 5, 6 hours a day. I pick it up, you know, like 60 times. I'm definitely like, I hear that some people pick it up like 100 and something times. My most was 114 times, like whenever I first downloaded the app, and that was really, really embarrassing. Actually, this might be the first time I've ever admitted this, like, out loud, because it's embarrassing to admit. So, I lost my track, but basically, like, I've used it like I think like 7 hours or 8 hours or 9. I don't know. It was a lot. It was basically my whole fucking day. And I remember sitting there thinking about how stressed I was. And either the chicken or the egg, either I was on my phone while I was doing things, so it made things seem so much more stressful than if I would have just done them more presently without my phone, or I sat and I was just on my phone the whole entire time to avoid said busy things, and then I had to rush and get them done in little amounts of time. I don't know. Probably both. So that's just something, tangent, my bad. I will go on tangents. These videos are long form because I like long form. But back to what I was saying is I feel like I got my sleep in check, and then now I want to work on, in my little Maslow triangle that I love so much, my triangle right here, I got my sleep base done, and then the next layer, I'm working on my health. That's like a really broad spectrum. We could, we could even talk about the cell phone health in there, or hygiene almost, yeah, like a sleep hygiene is what I, refer to as good sleeping health. And so maybe we could talk about cell phone hygiene. That's a cool term. I like that. Wonder if anyone's got that one yet, or I wonder if that one's mine. I'm gonna patent it if so. But okay. So there's health phone, cell phone stuff. But I don't know if I'd put that in this thing. I'm talking more like what I'm putting into my body. Mainly what I'm putting into my body. Mainly what I'm doing with my body, like physical activity wise, and then also we could even talk about like what I put on my body, so we could talk about the skin stuff, and that would be cool. So I could do that, and then on the next layer I could do like cell phone hygiene, and then like physical space hygiene, because I love to clean. Like, I don't know why, but I fucking love to clean. I love to like spend my whole Sunday at home with Netflix on, or a podcast on, or music on, and my cat on my bed, and like wash my sheets and clean my room and go through everything. I just freaking love it. It's amazing. So like that's probably one of my favorite things to do whenever I'm at home. I know I would have never said that before, but I've always just been super, super messy. Like, you can tell the state of my mind by the way my physical space looks like, and my physical space is crazy. And so like you can tell whenever I'm stressed or anxious or like really busy or whatever, because you'll see my personal space is just like bleh. But I've gotten really good about keeping common spaces clean, and I do clean my room a lot. It just gets dirty fast because I think I rush and I wait till the last minute to get ready and stuff. So I'm like looking for stuff and pulling it out everywhere and throwing it around. And then the other one is that like I feel like I glaze over, and then I'm like woman on a mission, and then I'm just like do the thing, and then I don't clean up after it. I'm just like I feel like I'm not like fully present. Ooh, I really want to work on meditation too. See, this is what happens to me. I don't know which one I want to work on first. But really what I'm working on right now is my relationship with food. I've talked about it, the intuitive eating. So that's really what, like, you know, I'm bringing myself back because I do get excited. But I really want, I'm sorry, I keep on looking over there. I keep on looking at the mess. I really want to work on my relationship with food because I feel like it's counterintuitive to try to have a healthy relationship. I feel like it's counterintuitive to usually, like, we feel like we have to beat ourselves up to lose weight, and I just feel like I want to do it through love because nothing else has worked before. So I'm just trying to get rid of the notion that there's good and bad food, that I can't eat certain stuff, that things are off limits, I'm trying to be more present, more mindful, all those things. And guys, what I'm saying over here is that change is not linear. I'm not saying that, oh, I got my sleeping layer down and now it's always perfect. Like I just said, I am kind of like where I've been up till 3 and I can't sleep, and then my days have been severely affected by that. So, you know, change is not linear. We're not perfect. None of us are. Trust me, I've tried. And, see, there's some on my miss right there. But that's like 1% of it. No, maybe like 12% of it. I don't know. I don't know how to put a number on my mess. But, I'm trying to work on that, but I've already talked about that in a video with y'all, so I don't really want to go in depth with that until I'm farther along with it, you know, because I feel like I'm just kind of in the same thought process that I was before. Also, this foundation is what I'm wearing right now, and it's fair beige, and I feel like it has so much yellow in it, and I am not a yellow. I am a cool tone. Cool tones are for pink skin, which you can tell I have pink skin. But whenever I put this on, it looks like I'm literally putting a banana on me. I just blended the shit out of it. But like you can still see all my problems, and it's because my good foundation, this shit, my bad, my language, was in the car, and so I didn't want to go get it, but then I brought it in. This is the shit. I've had this nail polish like bad on my nails for like probably 2 weeks now. I should probably just take it off. But yeah, I just wanted to talk on here. No expectations, no specific anything, but I'm just at the very end of my semester. I have like, I think 3 weeks left, 4 weeks left, and it's such a little amount of time, but there's so much bullshit in it, so I get really stressed out and I start avoiding shit, and so here I am trying not to avoid something and to acquire acquire a little marbles in my bowl to say that, hey, look, I'm someone who follows through with things, you know. But I just go off on tangents, guys. I'm squirrels. I know. I'm squirrels. I am a squirrel. But yeah, I feel like my humor doesn't show very well through these YouTube videos yet, but I feel like I really haven't let that side out of me yet, and I will. She'll come out. I'm just very weird. Also, I thought about talking about Myers-Briggs stuff, my MBTI. I'm an INFJ. I'm a freaking special, amazing unicorn. And so I thought about talking about that stuff too, because that's like, you want to get me excited? You want to get me feeling passionate? There you go. That's what I got. Yeah, so I want to do that. I want to start like, you know, making thumbnails, doing things better. But hey, We'll get there when we get there. At least I'm posting. I'm proud of that. There's consistency. I've been doing this now since like 4 months, guys. I'm so proud of myself. This is good. And if any of y'all are watching this, which I don't know if anyone is, but thank you very much. But so yeah, just trying to take care of my health. And of course it's not gonna be perfect. I'm just striving for consistency, like and the self-talk is really what I'm doing with the food part. Like, you can eat that, and I really want to like start eating and being like, how does this make me feel inside? And then also, yeah, I just want to be like, how does this make me feel inside? And just stop beating myself up for stuff. And then I just make myself wait, or like I just will like not eat for the whole entire day, and then I will eat everything, and then I'm like, oh, why do I eat bad? And then why am I overweight or whatever? But I've been going to the gym. I go to the gym, I would say, like 2 to 4 times a week, you know? And so I'm doing my best out here, and I'm in school, and sometimes you just gotta give yourself a little grace and space to become, and stop forcing yourself to keep on changing and bettering, because then I feel like it almost gets in your head that, you know, like that you're not good enough as you are. And so I'm also trying to do that. I think I'm just trying to give myself grace and space to be a human, and just be more honest and transparent with that. Like I'm so much more honest and transparent about who I am, like with everyone, at work, at school, at home, with myself. Like, it's not perfect, you know, but and I'm not always, but I'm trying a lot better. And I'm learning that, you know, people are out here too. They're on the struggle bus too. That person forgot to submit that assignment too, or that person didn't make as good of a grade as they thought they would, or they don't go to class as often as they wish they would, or blah 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 blah. And I'm trying to do all the right things, but like, what's my batting average? It's not like very high. It's not like super low either. But again, like I always say, I'm just very transparency is very important to me, because I feel like if I would have come across someone transparent that on paper had their life together, you know, they're like in school, kicking ass, working, you know, running a little tiny side bartending business on the side, have good friends, work out, have hobbies, read books, you know, all that. If I would have met someone like that, you know, like honestly, a year ago, 2, 5, 10, maybe 15, we could even talk about 15 years ago, that could have helped me a lot. So I'm just trying to put out what I needed and what I need, because if I need it, or I needed it, which I still need it, then that means that I'm sure other people have to need it too, right? And so that's what I'm here for. I'm not trying to say, I never want to portray that I am some hobo loser that is not successful, and then I don't want to portray that I am the most amazing thing on the face of the planet. And it just depends on the day which way I feel on that spectrum. But the truth is that I'm both. Sometimes I am a superhuman, and sometimes I can't even get out of bed. It's called anxiety, it's called depression, it's called ADD, it's called, you know, trying to rush through life and race everyone, is called Instagram envy, it's called not good enough, it's called all those things. And I think we all experience each of those things on its own spectrum. So, you know, you might not feel as, let's say, behind on a percentage scale. So like I say, I'm 24 and in college still, so I feel like I don't feel like so behind, but I do feel behind. A lot of people that I went to high school with graduated. A lot didn't too, but a lot did. And so it's just frustrating to see that I'm still here. And then people in my classes, not everyone's younger than me, it's a good mix, but there's a lot of people that are younger than me. So So I feel pretty decently on the over 50% on that spectrum of feeling like I'm behind. So maybe, sorry, that was my laptop. Maybe like maybe you don't feel that way, but maybe you feel, super, I don't know, what something that I'm not. I don't know. I was trying to get a feeling that I'm not. But let's just say you feel very self-conscious about your body instead, which I also do too. But like, let's say that that's where yours is, or maybe we all just feel really certainly on one end. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But I think you get the point. And I think I'm gonna keep these videos to about 20 minutes, and I think that's be a good idea. This one might be a little over that, but yeah, I'm here, and life's hard, and like Monday, for instance, I got up at 5:15, got my clothes on, went to the gym. I literally worked out from 7 a.m. to 9:30. Like, seriously. And I, like, worked out the whole time. And I got my split for the first time. Oh my gosh, am I right? The one with your right leg out? Oof. Woo! I'm so excited. And, party. So I did that. I worked out until 9:30, and then I got ready for about an hour at the UTA gym, locker rooms, which I've never done before, so it's interesting. Well, I've done it like twice now, but I just had never done it before, so it's very interesting. And then after that, I went to class, and then after that, we had a meeting for an organization that I'm an officer in, and I got up and talked in that. And then after that, I went to work, and then whenever I got off, I drove back up to school, and I studied for hours, and then I went home, and I didn't even leave school till like 10:45, and I have like a 45-minute drive home. And so I was like, that's so awesome. I did so much. I'm so proud of myself. But then the rest of the week, I was a shithead, and I missed a lot of class, and I didn't feel as prepared for my exam. And it's just like, I'm out here struggling too. I'm trying to find the balance. And there was just days that I just laid in bed and I slept, and that's why I messed up my schedule, because of that. And so those are the terrains. That's the transparency of the terrain that I'm on, the path that I'm on. And so, but then like on Wednesday, whenever I went to the exam, I kicked its ass. I think I did pretty well. Not as well as I'd wanted, but I wanted 115. So I had those standards really high, but I think I made a B, and kicked its ass. I've gone to work. I've been doing my shit. So it's just like, which side of the coin are we gonna look at? And my thing is that I want to show you but I want to show you the sides of both coins at the same time. Let's look at this 3D. Let's not just look at this 2D and look at this coin. Let's actually, look at the whole thing. Let's turn this into calculus 3 and turn your parabola to a cone, and then take the volume of it, So, sorry, nerd tangent, but stupid, and probably not like completely accurate. But yeah, so like, there's that quote, and it's so cliche for me to say this right now, but there's that quote about how you are always comparing your backstage to everyone's, like final production, and that's just, that's not cool. So I'm just trying to be that bridge between the stage and the backstage. I want to be that little bridge right there, and that little pathway, just to show you that you can be a huge mess, figurative and literally. Literal and figurative. I don't know, I feel like I'm not saying that right. And you can be a huge mess, and you can still be successful, and you cannot know what the fuck you're doing and still get somewhere. And I'm just trying to find a really good path to do that, and I'm just learning that no one ever knows what they're supposed to do. Like, maybe, well, I'm sure some people do, but like, I don't think that, like, we got this handbook, the adult handbook, when we were young, that said, hey, this is your predetermined destiny. And so you think that, you're like, okay, yeah, of course, not everyone gets that you're a kid, and you're like, okay, I get it. But then, you're out there and you're like, okay, well, I thought like something was going to be like, okay, clearly I should go this way. No, there's like, I feel like there's like 10 to 20 paths you could take at any given moment, but at least like for sure 2 paths. There's never just like one clear one or like one like decent one and one horrible one. It's like, you know, some ones that would be good. They have some good pros and cons. Some like shitty ones. Some ones that might sound fun. Some ones that seem sketchy but could really, really work out. You never know. So, if you're looking for total surety and clearness and all that, from my experience, it doesn't exist. And if you think it does exist, please point me in the direction to it, because I'm just out here like blindfold on trying to find, and they spun me around like 365 times 24 years, you know, and so I'm real dizzy, and then I'm just trying to bat, and I'm trying to find my pinata, but my pinata's over there, and I'm that way, and yeah, so that's how I feel. And so yeah, that's just my little tidbits. I'm at 26 minutes now, so I'm gonna stop rambling with my bitch ass self. There's Bun, she's right here. Oh, see her? Oh, look how wide I am. But I hope y'all have a great week. It is Thursday today, so I hope y'all have a great weekend. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Uber, okay? Oh, and also check your Uber. Make sure they refer to you by your name before you say anything, because they could abduct you and they could kill you and they could do things to you. My mom told me that, so this is my PSA to y'all. So yes, get drunk. Well, okay, that's a gray area. So drink alcohol. Don't have to drink alcohol, but if you do, don't drive. Get an Uber. Make sure your Uber refers to you as your name. Make sure the car matches. Maybe even check the license plate if you're really trying not to die, okay? Alright, party people. Y'all be safe. Have fun. Be good. I have a bartending event on Saturday night, so it's lit. I'll see y'all.